Yeah. Gazebo. Booting up Minecraft. Haven't played Minecraft in a hot minute. Haven't played one in a cold one either. Let's play Dreammill. Let's play a little bit of Dreammill. Let's play a little bit of Dreammill. I feel adventurous today, actually. I feel straight up whimsical, as opposed to the opposite of that, which would be Get Down serious, which I'm not that. You know, not that I have anything against that specifically. I forgot about this. I remember I downloaded an older version of Minecraft, or it's a snapshot that allowed you to go through dimensions thing, and ever since then, all of this text has been stuck. Like, I'm like calling the game is soliloquy. Theaters, and I think. I played a little bit a while back, actually. I just need to get back to this, because this. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. No. This game was This game was just fun. It was just fun, you know? Like, it's just that little bone in my body. It may seem like it's coming out wrong, but it's not. I have a need for adventure. Gazebo. You know what? Why not? Let's go on an adventure. The sun's going down. I might just try to mine this rock a little bit. Get some stone for a sword. Tomorrow we can worry about adventuring and whatnot. Going on a quest. Going on a quest. I want to go on a quest. Go on a quest? Let's go on a quest. Quest. Croissant. Hey, Jimmy's Day. I could do a better one. In my younger years, in my old years, my mastery is waning. I'm not the man I used to be. These bones are becoming brittle, and I no longer can do the Carl Weezer voice correctly. Or at least not now. I'm tired from my day. You know what would really lighten the mood right now? A very topical Dwayne Johnson joke. It's a shame we don't have one. Alright, so imagine if instead of mining rocks, I was gooning right now. Imagine. Alright, well, that was a sign. That was a sign from God. That's a beautiful moon. That's a sign from God telling me that I should not goon. I believe, or that is telling me that's a sign from the great above, from the great goon God, who's Groot. I am goon, and he's going to tell me, hey, you should goon. You should goon. You should groon right now. You should groon. You should moon. You should moon right now. You should moon. Moon? I barely know her. Huh? Where is he? Will he protect you? Will he save you? Well, if I sleep, then the monsters go away. Whoa! I'm about to say that. Look, I was about to say that was cold as fuck. You gonna walk away? You were obviously not doing your job. I almost died. Dude, I'm like the most important person here. You better pay attention. Thank you. Look, you gotta do your job. Oh, I'm sorry. Look, I'm sorry, man. I know you're doing your job. I'm new here. I'm not joking. I'm afraid of them. I have iron boots. I forgot there are reinforced fiber boots. My bad. We're going to go on a great. So, Bob, we're going on a great adventure. I get my horse's armor. See, I haven't played this in a long time. All right. funny joke, right? While we're gonna go there. There's a hole in the ground, in the wall. Holy wall. Okay, hi. So I came with a great joke. What does... Ooh, okay. What does a racist and an anime fan have in common? Well, I would say it upon you. Oh. Okay, well... I don't think I'm strong enough to fight those yet. There's something over there. There's people. There's life. Should I go there? I don't know. Okay. I'll wait. Look, I can wait. I'm a very patient man. Fear me, for I have extreme patience. It's a lie, though. What? Hey. So, I'm beginning to see some... Hi. What's up, princess? Stupid idiot. Stupid idiot. You couldn't hit. It's like taking candy from a candy maker. Alright, so there's something up here. Whoa! And a crossbow? Fully made and loaded and corrected? We'll have time to get everything fixed and figured out. Okay, I was about to say, I didn't even name you yet. One more for the road. One more for the road. Anyway, joke from before. What does a racist and someone who likes anime too much have in common? They both have an interest in euthanasia. I might be the next, shit, I don't know, Al Capone? Unrelated to comedy. Unrelated to comedy. I think I just might, I might start a gang, you know? I'm real gangster shit. I just got that dog. I got that dog in me, man. And that dog is copious amounts of wasted time doing extracurricular activities that I did not care about as a kid. I know a guy named Alex. He also has a dog in him, but... What? You can't keep doing this to me, man. Can I just keep... Can I please just go through a place without finding a book to take back home? I'm gonna have to start a library at some point. I'm taking super... You gotta be kidding! I'm the reason why the times 2 button. I'm the reason why the times 2 button exists on YouTube. I'm one of those people who I'm watching a YouTube video, but I don't have time to watch all of that YouTube video. Okay, hold on. Oh, you're gonna die in the water. I'm stupid. I need to leave my horse in a better place. You know, I had this coming, you know. Oh! It's almost like nothing ever... It's almost like I slept through the night. Alright, Nut Smacker. Patent pending. Because, I forgot that you can put things in barrels. So, let me... Well... Okay, well, I feel stupid now. Wait! I feel even more stupid than I did before. What's up? Oh my... Dude, old people, you're gonna... But they keep leaving the books everywhere, and I keep getting to read them. Me when I'm in school. Oh. Well, that's awkward. You can't see, but I just... There's a survivor out here? What happened here? Do you have a lead by any chance? You know, I'd love to sit here and, you know, indulge. I'd love to sit here and indulge and, like, you know, like, sit down and have a safe place to, you know, stay here, but I think my horse might run away, so I need to play. I see you're busy. You know, it's like I have a car, but I don't have the ability to park it. So it's just kind of wandering around the parking lot. There's a possibility that my car could end up outside the parking lot and into the street wandering around. That's kind of what I'm dealing with here. So actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to figure out if I can get my horse on top of the house, right? Or I leave my horse and I take all the items I have stored away. I don't care what you say. That is not animal cruelty. I just hit that. Alright? And if you fall, that's on you. Okay? No, you are making fun of me, but I will do it, young man. Young man, I will. I will watch you as you die. I will not be happy about it. But at least I'll get the horse armor back, okay? That is how this is going to work. This is how that is going to work. As a professional Minecrafter, I know this. I might die. So I'm beginning to think that I don't know how to play this game. That's a lie. I've known. I know how to steal things from people, but that's more of a real life skill that I have. Potato. That I have. Yes? That's what I thought. Jeez, dude. Y'all have a problem with me specifically for some reason. I think it's racism. You realize you don't need all that, right? Do you understand that? You don't need all that. You have this. Zombies cannot get through this. Did you just take a shit in front of me? I'm gonna go upstairs, actually. Or I guess everyone's gonna hang out upstairs. Are you afraid to be on the same floor as me? Because that would also be racist. You're... Look, I'm safe. I'm good, yeah. I'm here to help you, alright? I don't know what's going on. Calm down. I don't know what's going on here, right? But there's some... Did you tell me to shut up? God. That's what I'm saying. Goddamn. You all keep jump scaring me like you're Five Nights at Freddy's. Alright. Reading time! Reading time! Elderly Citizen's Diary. Alright, what happened here? I reckon I maybe shouldn't be writing about this, but... Ooh. Little Thule and her soon-to-be sibling will be old enough someday to take some pride in their all the grandma's actions in service of the Empire. You see, I was a welder, working on the left flank of the greatest vessel Avasam has ever commissioned. The Aphelion. We'll take one of those is correct. Or none of them. But I'm a betting man, except when it comes to gambling. If you can believe it, I worked there for 5 years and didn't stay to see the project finished. Had a bit of a dispute with the shift manager over the treatment of my good friend and co-worker, and we were shipped out of there lickety-split. Lickety-split? Hearing that like a fantasy setting is like kind of funny, but like it makes sense? I don't know. Lickety-split. We gotta start saying lickety-split again. I think they're onto something with lickety-split. You know, I think I might lickety. Oh my god. That's the horse's name. The horse's name is Lickety-Split. Of course, they never really needed us. Hundreds of folks were working on our side of the bow alone, and plenty of them were willing to keep laboring dispute. The lack of willing to keep laboring despite the lack of lunch breaks for those unlucky enough to run afoul of the leadership. I was happy to leave the mountains of metal and that infernal clanging behind once and for good. What the hell? Once and for all, man. Once and for all, dude. Liberals, am I right? Clap noise, clap noise, clap noise. You can decide what's clapping in that situation. It's up to you. It's a choose your own adventure situation we're at right now. You can choose what was clapping in that situation. I prefer hands to be clapping, but you can prefer something else. All-inclusive environment here. That's what I do. It's me. That's me. Yep, that's me. All-inclusive. Anyway, the bakery suited me better. The work was hard, but at least I met Grandpa. And we raised a loving family. A lovely family. And unlike with welding, I got to see smiling faces every day. Unless you welded smiling faces. Shut up, Brandon. But there is a part of me that will still love to see that vessel sailing the seas or casting a huge shadow on the ground beneath it as it cruised overhead. It really was a thing of beauty even back then. The Apotheosis. I'm sure it is even more magnificent now. I'm doing that. This is a good read. Me after I read books from today's sponsor, Goodreads. I'm not sponsored. Those who know. A new shipment of exotics just arrived. Melons from the Black Jungle, perfume from Anklorama. It sounds like a TV show. Stick with me here. TV show, or a live stream on a website, or a special of some kind on TV or a website, right? Where it's people who have an ankle fetish, right? And it's just repeated pictures of ankles over and over again, almost like you're being brainwashed. That's an anklorama. That's an anklorama, right? They're showing you over and over again until you get brainwashed into liking them too. I believe that that's what America needs, wholeheartedly. I believe ankloramas can make America great again. If everyone just loves ankles equally, I think that's what we need to solve racism. Because any ankle is beautiful. You can't discriminate, you know. And every human has an ankle, right? Every human has an ankle. That's my angle that I'm trying to spin here, right? Ankle. Every man and woman children have ankles too, but like that will not be in the anklorama. That's a little bit of a preface right there. That will not be in there. That will not be in there. Ankloramas, we're gonna use them. They're great. I love the ankloramas. I love ankles. I love looking at them. They're my favorite thing. They're just the best thing. I love ankles. I lick them. Donald Trump. It's like a Pokemon. Donald Trump. Donald Crooked Hillary does not understand the ankle, nor do I like her ankles. They're swollen, probably they're old, but in like a bad way. Did not age like fine wine, aged like not fine wine, actually aged like bad wine, aged like a baby wine, you know what I mean? Like a baby crying. No one likes that. That's how it aged. Like poo-poo duty nuts. What am I doing, man? Anyway, shipment of exotics. Shout out exotics, by the way. Perfume from Anklorama. So it's perfume from the Anklorama. Write that in your lore books, everyone. Class, write that in your lore book. The rest of this is gonna be Donald Trump, by the way. And even like Quail from Kasai, Emperor Einar says it's part of a new economic plan. After the recession, the empire hasn't fared this well since the reign of Dren. I write this here. I am Donald Trump. I'm gonna spell his name wrong on purpose. This is his fantasy name. I think I spelled that right, actually, on accident, actually. Trump. It's Donald Trump. Trump. And I approve. Does it have two O's? There's no R. I'm stupid. Approve this note. Donald Trump. Alright, well, now that is forever a part of history. Wait. The boyhood days of Dren Mel. That's the guy from Donald Trump. This is Dren. Sleepy guy. Wow. So is this Dren as well? This is Dren. We're not doing Donald Trump's voice. So, now children listen. No, I almost went into it. Now children listen so you'll learn. The founder of our state. Does that rhyme? The boyhood tale of Dren Malsom, who made our nation great. Born a king, young Malsom was, but humble nonetheless. He learned to speak at only 2. It's clear he was quite blessed. Oh, that's great. Gun. We'll get to that. His maths he learned, as well as sports, for he could leap and run. He became skilled in poetry, and knew his sword and gun. Guns exist in this world now, by the way. Write that in your lore books, class. One day young Dren made quite a mess. He broke a vase, I must confess. Fearful of his father's wrath, he tried to hide the aftermath. But his father was no fool, and knew immediately, that his young son was the culprit, indubitably. He quarried the young, thou saw him at length. Dren said with grief, "It was me, sir," and looked him in the eye. What? "Come to my arms, my son," he said. "You've made me quite content. For all my loss, you've told the truth, though you feared punishment." And from that day, Dren told no lie, and was loyal to Avsom. Oh, how this brave and truthful boy became our greatest man. Truly beautiful, truly beautiful, truly wonderful. Truly wonderful. Yeah, it was wonderful, you know. What, do you not think it was wonderful? I was asking your opinion as a joke, alright? You're in your bed right now, alright? You're sleeping with your eyes open. Oh, I'm pushing you in the wall. No, the center of my hitbox is actually in the center of my body for some reason. I just mogged him, but you can't see that. That's right, I know what mogging is. You ever read your book? Alright, does Dan... Is this racist? I'm gonna say it like a Brit. This guy looks like he's British, right? He's got a monocle, and he reads and writes. Does Dan Ming... Can you make... Do any of these names make sense, please? Does Dan Minkmari are spreading again? We've been avoiding the old guild house for a while, but nowadays we can't even scavenge in the industrial zone to the west without running into a patrol. And going to the central island would be tantamount to suicide at this point. It's simply swarming with grey-skinned freaks. That's racist. That's a little racist. That's a little racist. Alright, let's go on. I think the British thing's really working out. I told my husband, either gay, or this is currently the voice of a woman. Either we're based. Yes, we're based. I guess we're based. I mean, from what I can see, most of the guys in here. So. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. So, I'm gonna assume you're gay. With no bad points upon ye. No bad points upon thee. No terrible words, but I will say. What? You're asking what I will say? I will say, congratulations. You're welcome. I was told my husband, I told my husband, let me read. I told my husband we should move out. I told my husband we should move out ages ago, but he said the loot was too good to pass up. Lot of good, a bunch of broken tech. What? Oh, it's sarcastic. Lot of good, a bunch of broken tech will do us when those uncivilized barbarians, okay, start battering down our doors. Bertram, be with us. I beg of you. Please be with us. God, these uncivilized beasts want to come into our life. Yep. Yeah, you're agreeing with me. Very telling of you. Very telling of you. I'm not asleep in your hallway. I hope you... Is it gone? Yeah, whatever loses. Yeah, whatever loses. You better not have eaten my horse. That would suck. Thoroughly. Like me. Me on a Fruity Tuesday. That's what I'm like. Comment down below. Comment down below what y'all be doing on Fruity Tuesday. It's like the evil version of Ruby Tuesdays. And that's not me saying, that's just how it is. I'm sorry. Are you kidding? I legitimately got my hopes up. I actually thought I was going to do something with this, so... Alright, well, I think that was illuminating. That was illuminating. Almost as illuminating as... No! Almost as illuminating as the ground, you know, and everything around me almost was if I stayed there for 5 more seconds with that creeper. That's how illuminating it would be, you know, because explosion causes light, Science lesson, by the way. Yes, yeah, okay. Awooga. I need a lead of some sort. And I think I left it at home. For now, I shall continue southbound. I shall stay on my steed. Up high, I say, yes. Up high. You know, like getting high, drugs and such and whatnot. Don't forget the whatnot. Oh! Your cloth house is angering me. I might, die, fire! You're hurting. What did we call this guy? What did we call this guy again? What did we call him again? Hold on. We called him Lickety Split. That is the name of our horse. The name of the horse is Lickety Split. And, do you mind? Thank you. The name of the horse is Lickety Split, and I refuse to believe otherwise. Can horses swim? It appears horses cannot swim. Here's the issue about exploration, right? Is I love exploring in creative games when I can, because I have a fear of dying. I treat Minecraft like it's Elden Ring, but only because Elden Ring beat my ass that hard. I'm not good at Elden Ring. I haven't played that in over a year, by the way. I still have it. I still have Elden Ring. I have not played it in over a year. Alright, we'll go back to Dre's Temple at some point, probably. Let's see what we got. A Heartwood looks interesting. That looks like an interesting little detour. Detour. But we're gonna go on a... I'm very interested to see what the Heartwood has in store. Because I would really like to see that. I would love to see that. I would be overjoyed. You know what? I would be overjoyed, over the moon, if you will, to see that. Okay, the Primal Caverns. I'm sorry, the Primal Caverns? Yeah, no, over there. Oh, that's the Heartwood. Yeah, no, what's over there? Oh, that's just the Primal Cavern. I actually grew up in that town, so imagine that's like a normal place. Kind of like how in Canada, there's like a town. I'm like, there's a town in Canada, and I'm not even 90% sure about this. I'm 100% sure because I've seen it. There's like a town in Canada called like Throne, and like Sword, and like Conquest. There's a town in Canada named Conquest. Didn't I? Oh my god, it's this place. Oh my god. Huh. Oh my god, hi. Oh my god, hi. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, no, this place has like their own, little like fetch quest thing you had to do. Where you had to trade each one of these people different things. That's how I have that like magic rock in my ender chest from earlier. That's where that comes from. I've been here before. I mean, that's a little bit of a letdown, but I'm kind of happy to see it. This game is very cozy, but also it can be very stressful, because I know under every corner, every nook and cranny is... Okay, first of all, this is probably a chest in like every place that I'm looking at. I'm just missing it all. And also, there's like dungeons here. Also, from all the information from all the books, you know, also, especially including Donald Trump, we have over there in that area... Over in that area, that big temple, there is 100% enemies. 100%. There are things that are going to kill me to death. And I don't like that, nor do I want that. You know, I very clearly don't want that for me. You know, it's just not me. It's not me. This isn't you! I'm sorry, was the joke that bad? What the hell was I saying? Okay, Temple, I'm gonna not... Hands off keyboard, hands off mouse. In that cathedral temple area, 100%, that place that has a lot of light that looks like there's life there, you know, flourishing life. That is an illager outpost with illagers and the such and all the whatnots and what yeses. So we need to gear up and be careful because this will be dangerous, and I don't want to take any chances. Whoa. Hey, I understand that, we have not been on the right path the right page for all of this undead creatures of the night. But I beg of you, let me live. I might die. Oh! Oh, oh my god. Welcome to the what, Brandon? Welcome to the what? What am I being welcome to? Like what? Yeah, like what would you think was gonna happen next? Oh my god. At least I don't lose my stuff. That's pretty great. Where the hell am I? Where the Drim Hill am I? How do I get down? Yeah, by the way, this is where we started out. From here. Under here is a thing. And it played a lovely music. It played lovely music. It did. It had their own soundtrack. And like coding in here that makes like play music in specific times. Which is kind of goated. I'll take that any day of the week. And weekend. Not exclusive. Now, while I want to get that horse armor back, I also really want to see what this is. So now that I've left everything behind, we can always go back, because there's teleportation. But I also don't really know where I was. Oh my god, how did I miss this? Chamber of Dreams? Did I skip, like, this entire part? I think you're supposed to go here first. Journal of a Devotee. You know, like the LA? I forgot you could do that. That's so cool. Ugh. I don't know why I thought that would do something. I still got my fiber boots. You know, at least he will always stick with me. What? What have I been missing out on? I think I'm stupid. Dude. Well, that's all. Yeah, what if we agree to never... What if we all agree, collectively, to never talk about that again? Oh, it works. Dang. Dang schlabbit. Bob Saget, dude. So did these also do something? Is there something in here too? No. What about the blue? Blue. It's more like the blue that everything is when it's like organic, like tasting food. It's like that kind of blue. So purple. What is up with this hill? Why is there a purple hill? Why is the hill all purpin on all? You know? Like why do I be purpin? Is there a lore reason for this? Is there a reason why the hill perp? Hello there, horse. I don't have a saddle. I lost it. There's gotta be a reason for this. You can't just build a huge mound of purple and then expect me to not believe it's like there's something there. Like another special little item that will never leave me in my entire life again. Like I need it. Honestly, I think I should just hunt for the points and then I'll start adventuring. Because I'll have the ability to go everywhere I want. And if I see something interesting, I'll go there. There's that underground place. Shit, I need to get back to that. I'm really curious about that, actually. Why is it called the Fool's House? I look really stupid right now, but when will Dremel speak to me? I've devoted everything to the Creator, biding my time, awaiting the day that I am granted what I have wished for. Audience with the final aspect itself. They told me that I am a madman, irrational, and blinded by devotion. They said that Drimhill has abandoned us and hasn't helped the Drimari since the beginning of the Second Avim. When the Avsomic Empire fell, Drimhill did not help. When Malis took over the West, Drimhill did not help. When the Order of Insom fell last century, there was no help. But I still believe Drimhill has a plan. Maybe they're just biding their time, just as I am, waiting for the perfect moment to reveal themselves and bring peace and respite to the Drimari. I eagerly anticipate the day. This page has a drawing of a mountain-sized serpent with a leafy beard and enormous antlers that resembles the tree's branches. Drimhill, the leaves of all. Damn. So these people are like a lot of stuff has happened. A lot has happened since I was gone. You know, a lot is going on. There and empires rose and fell, and maybe across this vast land, we'll see more of that. Oh, who knows? Who knows? Who really does truly know? Not me. I don't. These mounds gotta have a reason. But I guess they don't anymore. That's great. That's actually great mazing. So, great Meijing. Famous Chinese poet. I just made that up, by the way. Shit, was that racist? Alright, here's the thing, though. What if I go by the tree? What if I go by the tree? What if I go on the bridge and I sleep on the bridge? Everyone loves a good sleep on the bridge. Alright, well, it's been another day. Our horse is probably gone. We're starting from 0 because I got a big head, and I kind of messed everything up. I'm gonna be honest. That was on me. That was on me. Now y'all can finally see roughly where I came from, not fully where I came from. I will never go back. What if there's something over here, right? Now that I know I can't fully die, it's a waterfall. Come on, you cannot be that. Yeah, okay. Like that's not scratching my adventurer's itch, you know. It's scratching this is Minecraft, and I'm looking for diamonds. And you're looking for diamonds, but I'm also playing Minecraft, and I'm looking for mine. It's a reference, by the way. There's something up there. There is something up there. There is something up there. What's up, dude? There's something up there. We're gonna get up there, and we're gonna prove to the world that we can be heroes. We're gonna prove to the world that we can be heroes. That was Morty from Rick and Morty. Oh no, I don't know. I'm gonna slaughter you. Leather horse. You know, we're starting anew. A new what? Life. And to do that, I need your help. And 64 sticks. And my trusty no longer existent axe. By the way. Screw off, dude. Aren't you glad I did that? Well, shut up. What is your problem with me, huh? Are you perchance stupid? What if I butter you up, huh? You feel buttered now? Is it because I got something in my hand? Is it because of the spruce log? We're gonna go off on an adventure. We're gonna start anew. You're Lickety Split 2 in his memory, but mostly because I don't want to come up with a different name. So we're going with Lickety Split 1 and Lickety Split 2. We're going way off the beaten path. Beaten? More like path. I don't beat off. A path off. Routes for quests and adventures. That's what I be telling her. I'm not freaky. I'm just very imaginative. Oh, she think I'm freaky? I'm just very imaginative. I'm imaginative and whimsical guy. Come on, man. They put barrels in the game for a reason. Why does no one use them? They're like an aesthetic choice. I'm sorry, kegs. Kegs. They're just a waste of time, I guess. I don't know. Oaken tree, put all my belongings under lock and key. What? Don't do this to me, Cole. I don't get streaming. Like, I don't get watching a stream, you know? Like, I'm a highlights kind of guy. Me, when I'm talking about hair. I'm a highlights kind of guy. I'm not gonna watch through the whole thing. Do you think I care? You think I care to watch through the whole stream? I don't care. Where the hell did my horse go? What the dude? It's like a cartoon. That's like a cartoon moment. We got the Gravedigger's Spade. Guy Warwick's Fowler, and a favorite tool of the old grave tender who buried the caretakers of the primal caverns. It is said that their belongings would go missing after their death. And it's an artifact. So I need to keep this. Gravedigger's Spade. Grant me strength. Grant me strength so that I might dig the biggest holes. Alright, so what are we doing here? 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 Sorry, okay. Oh, we got it. We hot skibbity doppity dot. Hot skibbity. Sorry, you ain't toilet like a skibbity. And I'm climbing up a hill, climbing up a really steep hill for some reason. Did not know that geography could be like this, 'cause I live in Ohio and everything is pretty much flat. Yeah. Flat. Everything is pretty much flat. Kind of. Well, actually, that's a lie. We're pretty hilly over here, but not this high. Not this high. This is pretty high. higher than I'm used to, at least when it comes to hills. Oh, and I climb high into the sky on this really, 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 really supernaturally high hill. High hill, high hill. This is very uneventful. We get to see the sun as it sets in the sky. I was going to say a specific direction, but I don't know the direction. I don't even think I have to build up here. You know, I think I'm just like that. I need to get back to my ender chest. I need to get back to my new horse. Oh shit, he's just on the ground. What? How'd you do that? Oh my god, here's the issue. I can't take my horse if I teleport. So I heard there's a first version of this game, and it apparently had classes in it. And these classes were very fun, or very interesting. They like switched up the gameplay. And this, they have a little more of like they're going for something much different in this game, where it's don't have any like stats or anything. You're not speedy or anything. You play the game normally. You just explore more, and I like that. I like that actually. I like that we're not focusing on like, oh, this is an RPG. Because like, to be honest, for someone like me at least, when it comes to like, I'm an adventurer type person. I love adventuring, you know, and all that jazz. But I was never interested in Skyrim's like class mechanic, because I'm like, this was weird. Maybe just because I didn't really indulge in the combat too much. Also, I had it modded. I had it modded, so it was super easy. I mean, come on, who hasn't? I don't think I ever played the game normally. And I played as Madara Uchiha, but what if he was also like the Joker? And I think I kind of cooked with it. If I were in a situation to be frank, I would say that. Oh, it's another saddle. Thank you. Yeah, no, I don't care. You have a really deep voice for someone who looks like you. What did he mean by that? I already threw my thought process exactly, right? So first, take a look at that person's face, right? And then, shut up. There's something up here, though, that I did not see when I first came by. Oh, by the way, we're home. Water? It's a crystalline effigy. A crystalline effigy. Hey, sorry, boss, but like, why do you have a different horse? Is there a reason for that? Love this man. Bob? Oh, you look wrecked up, man. Okay, so going through this, a lot of it's just straight up boring, and you can't hear anything I'm saying because the music's too loud. So I think I just bought some stuff and did some like really unfunny bits and stuff like that, and talked to myself a lot like a crazy person. But you're not really missing much. You're not really missing much here. So yeah. If I give it to you, you're not gonna hear it anyway. So you know, if anything, I'm saving you time. Honestly, if anything, you should thank me with like money, probably, because you know. Oh yeah, and I also took all those books we got, and I put them all in the library, so I could read them later. And then I read some other ones. I read some of the other ones out loud, but you can't hear it at all because again, music is really loud. So yeah. I shall leave the play. So, actually, let's go back about that money that I asked for. So you have PayPal, like we can just set that up real quick and